How do you say no to people? You've blown up huge, right? So you get asked to do a lot of things that you don't want to do, or maybe not able, not willing, whatever.
I'll just say, thank you, but maybe I can't do it. Like it literally doesn't work in my schedule. Or just being pragmatic, like so straight up, like, hey, that thing that you want me to do, I appreciate you asking me to do it. You want me to host that thing, or you want me to come to that thing. That's just not my thing, but I appreciate you asking me. Like, do you know what I mean? Just being like,
it's just not my jam. It's not my groove, whatever.
Yeah. We can't do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they say you can be everything, but you can be anything, but not everything.
No, but like if hypothetically, let's say you wanted to say no to this. Okay. Hey, do you want to host the NHL awards? Right? And you're just like, yeah, I could. Like, but if you're just like, look, I'm not interested. Yeah. It's not my thing.
What the puck?
Anyone.
Anyone.
Yeah, all that stuff, right? You just be like, if you're just straight up, just like, hey, just look, it's just not my,
Yeah. So you treat it like a breakup.
Yeah,
it's like you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
But yeah, and it's like totally like, I think you're cool, I think you're great, but let's just not. I'm gonna stop that right there.
Yeah, that's good. That's how you say no and connect forward.
And I think the second thing, and I'm still bad at this, but I saw this from Jerry Seinfeld. Is just try to be 5 minutes early to stuff. Today I wasn't. Yeah. But I've been notoriously bad at this.
Yeah.
That like on time isn't enough, be 5 minutes early.
Yeah, like on time is late. People say that.
Dude,
that's hard though.
I did Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld.
Wow.
Which was crazy, right?
That's bananas.
He comes and he picks you up at your apartment. He was at my apartment, waiting outside. Jerry Seinfeld denim, blue blazer, white Oxford, Nike Shox, the classic Jerry Seinfeld fit. Outside of my apartment building 5 minutes early. Standing there with his hands in his pockets, waiting for me to come out of the double doors, and I'm like, dude, this guy's a quadrillionaire, significantly more successful. Like he's
5 minutes early.
And he's 5 minutes early, right? Beyond just him being Jerry Seinfeld, I was just like, oh man, I'm the one who's like running with bags. I'm the one who doesn't have his stuff together. So that's the first thing you said. You talk about just like mental edge. He already has that.
He already has that, yeah.
And then when you start hearing stories about other people that are in his sort of weight class in different fields, Jay-Z, other people, that they're 5 minutes early, that they're early. I was like, man, I gotta be better at that.
That, like if they can do it. It's like if we all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, he's doing it, and he's still doing it. That's the thing, he's earned not doing it, not having to do it.
He's earned being an hour late.
Yeah, and you're still like, oh, thank you. It's almost like they're playing on your court.
Yeah.
It's almost like welcome to practice.
That's great.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. I was already shooting around and sweating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty consistently 5 to 10 minutes late. I just always have been.
Why is that?
I don't respect the other person.
I'm saying for me, like, or for you, it's just you don't respect the other person?
No, I mean, I don't know. Why are people late? I don't know. Someone tweeted, I'm going to be late because of the person I am. It's just like hilarious, like just because who I am as a person or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I just missed. I mean, I'm on time for flights though and movies.
Right. And
so I can be on time.
And a lot of times we hold ourselves to a very like high esteem. Like I'm a really da-da-da person. I'm a really well put together person. I'm a really this and that. For us, a lot of times we're collaborating, we're working with people. Sure. I get mad at myself. I'm like, dude, how do you have the audacity to expect people to shoot, edit your stuff?
Right.
Deliver you a cut, and you're coming in late.
Yeah.
Even if it's like 2 minutes, you should be the, you know what I mean?
You should be quarterbacking.
We should set the precedent, especially in our line of work.
Yeah. Well, speaking of late, it's your turn.
Yeah.
So, what drives you?
Look, I feel gratitude. I feel super lucky. Like I get to do what I love to do. And I found what I love to do at a relatively young age.
Yeah.
So I've really lucked out. Like I got a lot of friends that I have like so many friends with so many different talents. They don't know which way to go. So the fact that I just found what I wanted to do very quickly, and I had some decent level of talent with it, that is just gratitude. Now it's like, man, that and you're in America, you gotta press go. You have to put your foot on the gas. Yeah,
because what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? They all say we're 2 moves away from bankruptcy, but I feel like being the kids of immigrants and like, how bad are you really gonna screw up? Like, go for it, because worst comes to worst, I mean, you can go back to Office Max. You're not gonna go to Office Max. You can work a job that's still like it's not like it's a shell, like instead of shadow of what you would
Did you see
do.
that Jim Carrey documentary on Netflix?
I haven't yet.
Oh, it was awesome. There's a moment where he's talking about his dad and his dad getting fired, and he tears up and he says, "It really taught me," because his dad wanted to be a jazz musician, and he said that what's sad about that is that it showed me that you can even fail at a sure thing. So if that's the case, then you might as well just go for it.
Yeah. Wait, he failed at being a jazz musician?
No. He wasn't a jazz musician. He had a regular 9-to-5 job and got fired.
Oh, I see what you're
So
saying.
he's like, you can
yeah,
still
there's
fail
no
at a sure thing.
Yeah, so you may as well.
So
it's swinging at the third strike, right? It's
Yeah.
like, you know, at least you went for it.
But I think also, like, look, that being said, you pull equally from, like, be honest with yourself. I'm never gonna be LeBron. I'm never gonna make the league.
Right.
Give it a try. Give it a shot. But know that, like, hey, this may not be written for you. And by the way, like, people try to, like, dupe and deceive you into, like, giving the right answer. Like, hey man, don't you want to be a movie star? No, I don't. Why do I have to be?
Right. Knowing what you want. Yeah.
Every rapper doesn't have to be an actor.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be the new paradigm.
Yeah. It kind of is, but yeah, they
It
don't
kind
have
of is,
to be.
but then you don't have to.
Yeah. I remember you said that a long time ago because we would talk about, Aziz or something. I was like,
Right.
and you had a really mature point of view even back then. You were just like, whatever's written for him. It's like whatever his path is, whatever my path is, whatever. Because we're just talking about people who are big in the game, like Russell, Aziz, people just, especially in the Indian game, comedy-wise. And it never seemed like that's what drove you, was like getting to a certain level because someone else was there. It was like, this is your path, that's his path, that's her path.
Yeah.
Whatever is written for me is what it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm more inspired by, like, I'll tell you something I'm inspired by right now. John Mulaney added a 6th Radio City Music Hall show.
I just saw him walking down the street. That was pretty cool.
Come on, man.
That's nuts.
A 6th Radio City Music Hall show.
That's crazy. That's bananas.
You know what's most impressive about that? It isn't the fact that he's doing Radio City and it's 6 shows.
Right.
It's the fact that, dude, he churns out material like crazy.
Yeah. He's super prolific.
Super prolific. That gets me shaking in my boots. Mm-hmm. Not that, like, so-and-so is really famous. What?
Yeah.
No, I'm like, dude, this guy is churning out hours like this. He just did Broadway. He just did Oh Hello, and they just did a special. And then they did an animated show, and I got to see his new stuff. I'm like, dude, this is incredible.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
You had asked me this question, and then I think it was like the Steve Jobs documentary, Rest in Peace, A Great Men Cannot Be Good Men.
Yeah.
You had asked me that, and you're the first person I'd ever heard say that. Do you think, can great men be good men?
Yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes now.
Wow.
Yeah, Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert are in character, excellent men, and in what they've accomplished in their life, undeniable goats.
And they're good people.
They're amazing people. And they've set, they're amazing people because of the way they treated people when the cameras weren't on. They set a precedent at work that I think is really great, and I hope I can do what they do.
How many animals have you ridden? You made like a horse sound. That was sort of perfect. That was kind of that was amazing.
Horse, elephant when I was a kid, donkey, probably a donkey at some point
Probably
when I was
like
a kid.
A fair or something.
Yeah, at a fair. Maybe 3.
3?
Yeah.
Anyone?
What about you?
Yeah, horse, elephant, human. I don't know, does that count?
yeah. Piggyback ride or whatever?
Piggyback rides, yeah.
Is that recent or?
That's, I don't know. I could probably ride
week.
on your back pretty easily.
Right.
Absolutely, That's what I'm doing with this show.
Yeah.
So, anyway. When you have inspiration, where do you feel that come in your body? Like when you get an idea for a joke or whatever else. Like I always describe it like moment of truth as like you get the idea and then you only know it works. Like that's our first moment of truth. Second moment of truth is when it works on stage.
Yeah.
And third is like when people quote it back to you. That's insane. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I love that one joke you do. And they tell it to their friend when you're there or whatever.
That's
You're like,
pretty cool.
Dude, that's boss.
Yeah. To me, it's just like seeing a comet or a shooting star or lightning. It's these little blips. It doesn't happen often.
Yeah, it's hard to contain it. In a bottle, right?
It's hard to put lightning in a bottle.
That's what's.
But it's like that's the whole game. It's chasing that.
When you make something good or bad, do you know it like before you go out there, or do you just not know until you go out? Like, do you have a sense of like, I don't know. Well, I won't clown anybody's art, but I will just say that you see some crap out there and you're like, did they ever think that was going to be good? Like, have you ever been surprised? Like pleasantly, we're like, I don't think this is gonna work. Like, was there a bit like that for you that you felt super personal and like, man, I'm amazed that worked?
it's interesting. I think my instincts are getting better, where I'm quickly able to delineate and say that's a good take, that's a good joke, that's kind of weak. But then I will still be surprised at moments where a tag will just like that you just sort of like set off the top of your head. You just sort of was an aside. Makes the audience like lose it.
Lose
You're
their
like,
minds.
that's where okay.
Yeah. That's always a pleasant surprise. It's like a Timmy or whatever.
Yeah.